Aloha everyone, welcome. Kambi Keikani here. Today we're going to be going over a possible color match for the L90-D Pastel White, original Volkswagen color from the 70s. Let's check it out and see what I have here. So I've done just a little bit of research, and some of the discussion threads that I've found online in various places, people have mentioned that this Rust-oleum canvas white is a pretty close match to that Pastel White, the L90-D. So we're going to check it out. I have a body piece here that I'm going to paint, and then you can kind of judge for yourself, see what you think. All right, here's what we're going to paint today. This is that piece of molding that goes underneath the rear side window. This is driver's side. When I first got the bus, this was all rusted out for some reason. The rest of the bus was in really good shape, the paint. I just threw some Pour 15 on it to stop the rust, thinking that eventually I'll get to it and paint it white like it should be. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to sand this down. We're going to put some primer on it, and then we'll lay a couple coats of that pastel white, or I'm sorry, the canvas white Rust-oleum, and then we'll see what it looks like. I've already done the back, sanded this down, put some primer on it, and I will lay some white on that as well, even though you don't see it, just to kind of add a layer of protection on the back side. All right, let's get to sanding. So first I'm going to go over it with some 120 grit and a little Makita palm sander. We'll see how that takes some of that Pour 15 off. I don't know, that Pour 15 dries really hard. And then if I can get most of that off, I'll hit it with some 400 before I put the primer down. 400 again, and then the Rust-oleum. Right, so I've got this pretty smooth here, and we are going to go ahead and put some primer on and let that dry. Alright, so I've got this sanded down with some pretty fine sandpaper, and then I brushed it off, got all the little pieces of paint and dust off, and then I even wiped it down with a paper towel and some alcohol just to really clean it up. And I'm going to put the first coat of 2 or 3 on here and see how it goes. The color looks good, but of course we won't really be able to tell until we put it up against the existing white on the bus to see what kind of match we have. If it's close, if it's exact, we shall see. Alright, so I've let this dry overnight. I've got a couple coats on here. I think this is ready to go on. I painted the back, so that's protected as well. And then I took the black little a molding piece and clipped that back on there, and now it's just a matter of setting this thing into the groove. And then as you can see, there's 2 screws on either end that I'll have to tighten up. Well, let's put it on and see how it goes. All right, so here's the final result. I'm really happy with it. It is definitely not a perfect match. As you can see, there's a little bit of paint that I put on to cover up another little spot right here. So you can definitely see the difference. This may have faded in the last 50 years, of course, but I actually really like it. I'm super happy with it. This is not a show bus by any means, and it is definitely passable. So the test was to see if it would be close, and then I'm going to be painting the top of this fiberglass also next spring, I think, because this is in really bad shape, the paint. So I'll be using that same paint on this, and I'll do another video covering that. Well, that's it for today's video. Hopefully that was helpful for you. If it was, hit that like button or leave a comment. I'll make sure to get back to you. But anyways, definitely I am very impressed with the quality of the paint. I think it's a pretty close match, especially for my situation where I'm not like trying to, you know, create a show quality bus, but I'm trying to find a product that works well. In my situation, it definitely works. Yours may be a little different, but I highly recommend that paint. So anyways, mahalo for watching. Aloha. We'll see you next time.